You good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, what's going on today? This is a cash install. We got some Jeep Wrangler E-type turn signal lights. These are actually bought off of eBay. I'll put the link in the description below. Here we have a 2018 Jeep Wrangler. This is Breezy's Wrangler, and I bought these lights for her for Christmas. This is a very easy install, and I'm just going to be going through the process with you. Everything you really need is the lamps, and I have an 8-inch wrench and a Phillips. So best thing about the Jeep is everything is pretty simple when it comes to this area. You have 4 bolts, and essentially, you're gonna unscrew. If you had a power tool, of course it'll zip out a lot quicker, but I don't like using power tools for something that I can just really hand manual crank. So you got 4 bolts, and I got Bear on the camera. Bear, say what's up.
What's up?
You trying to get his little man voice in. So very, very, very simple. After you take off your 4 bolts, you're going to notice that you have 2 regular style and 2 long style, and you'll know why you have 2 long style pretty quickly. Looking at it at first, when I was looking at it, I was like, man, I'm probably going to have to remove so much stuff from the inside to do it. And then I seen these 4 bolts from the outside, and I was like, let me just take these off to see what happens. And when you take the 4 bolts off the outside, you notice that your actual metal shielding, this housing comes off. This is a Jeep housing, so in case you back into something, you want to actually bust your lamp. And the light literally pops out. So Bear, if you come a little bit closer, we'll show. So if you've noticed, there's just 2 bolts holding this entire lamp in, and this comes right out. And what I do is all you have is 1 clip, and you'll push this down. It comes right out. Very simple. All right, Bear, back up just a little bit. This is your new set. It comes with everything you need. Once you remove the plastic, I kind of found this out the hard way because I've already installed one before. Okay, so this is your new one, and this one's kind of dusty. I don't like that. It already comes with 4 bolts, but what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to remove all 4 bolts, obviously. And the bolts that actually go into here are too small. So this is where your 8 comes in at. This is what you need to remove, because these won't fit in through that hole, which is why you save your old bolts. Okay. So make sure you're staying focused on me, Bear. Don't drift on me. Not on me. I'm talking about on the project. So these were kind of finger tight, but I still recommend that 8 anyway. So an 8 and a Phillips is really everything you need for this actual install. I would use an 8-inch ratchet, but I don't have an 8, so I use an 8-inch wrench. So after you remove these, go ahead and pop these out. This one's a little stubborn, so use our Phillips. Pop you out. All right, so those 2 are out. Plastic is removed, and we're going to go ahead and take this off. We're going to take the other 2 out, and we're not going to. I don't think I'm going to keep these. That one and this one, and I'll show you why here in a second. I actually ordered these on a Wednesday. These were $59.99, I believe, but I had an eBay coupon, so I got them a little bit cheaper than that. And they actually came by Friday, So relatively quick shipping. So make sure to keep this piece in case it wants to pop up off of you. What you'll do next is go ahead and clip in your new lights. Clips in very, very easily. Then, great thing is you can actually use your old metal brace over the new lights. So get them all squared up there. Once you're all squared up, double check your bolts. Make sure you save your two longest ones are going to be over here. Just get your holes lined up first before you torque anything down, because you know sometimes with things from eBay, especially if they're Chinese branded, they might not always have the perfect fitment, so you never want to torque down something so tight at the beginning. And then I use my old bolts from the actual OEM socket set. And once I got everything lined up, put that one in, not all the way, and then I'm going to come down here, tighten that in a little bit. Into my, right. I've done tail lights on multiple cars. I've owned Hondas and Lexus throughout the years. It's the first time I ever kind of just did anything with the Jeep besides driving. So to see this install, and you see people with those Jeeps and you wonder, you know, man, how do they have so much parts? It's because it seems like they're pretty easy to work on. I mean, literally anybody could do this with just simple patience. And so go through and make sure everything's tightened down. I don't like torquing down really hard. When I turn to where I can't turn anymore, to where it feels like the Phillips is about to jump, then I know it's tight enough. That's good. Or I don't want to break the plastic. So wait right there. Let me turn this on. See how it looks. And there you go. Those are the turn signal lamps. And if you noticed over here on the side, you got your still reflectors too. So there it is, 2018 Jeep. This is a Wrangler, and it's a JK, the Oscar Mike edition, LED tail light install. I'll put the link in the description down below. It takes less than 10 minutes. So, all right, y'all, have a good one.
Peace.